right, so we're not just wandering around willy-nilly. I was showing her there's an oak tree about that tall growing down there on the outside of the fence. Plus one that I had transplanted when I accidentally dug it up when I was digging blueberries. But that's Hurricane Ian coming this way, and we've got to move the sheep this morning. So we're looking at we're going to walk over and just kind of scope out. There's still a lot of grass over here. We have been moving down the hill, but we're going to put them over here in the trees, give them a little extra protection, and that's why you see us just wandering about. And Tilly, there's a storm, and my theory is that we always seem to have babies in the storm. I'm guessing it's a nature thing because the predators aren't going to be out. But we're sure she's pregnant and she's acting weird, so we might have a baby here in the next few days. Normally, you saw me have to kind of help her in.
I didn't think she got pregnant till a little bit later, but maybe. I mean, it'd be better for her to have them now.
Yeah, than in a winter storm. But anyway, so we're gonna wander over here and
I'll take you. I'll bring my phone out and take y'all along.
So right here, this is the edge. You can see where the sheep were a couple days ago versus where they were not. So we could put them up here.
You thinking down there under the pines is what you're thinking, where they were in the snow?
No, do you want them all the way down there? I mean, there's all this that they could eat if we're moving.
We can move them back up though. That's not a big deal. But I'm thinking there's more protection down there, right?
There would be, I guess.
Let me show them. So what we're looking at here, we got a big pine tree and some other trees, but down there, they've got several pine trees. Let's go scope out the forge. They have not been here, guys. I mean, it's been probably a good 3 months since they've been down here, right?
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see how tall the grass is.
And the weeds.
The fodder, it's all tall, and others in the area are already feeding hay. And you can see we're not going to have to for quite some time.
Oh yeah, they've got plenty of forage here, and there's plenty for the goats as well as the sheep.
Now the issue is, and I don't remember if you saw our previous video, because we now have goats, we have to put chicken wire around the bark of the trees because they will eat it off.
But it is working.
It's working, yeah. They leave it alone. So.
All right, I'm thinking here's the winner. We just have to go down and get some chicken wire.
Yeah. How far? You want to go around those two pines? You want to go around all those pines? Because that drops off pretty steep.
I don't know if I want to go around all of them just because we need to make sure they have plenty of forage. If the storm gets really bad, we want to make sure they're protected, but they also have plenty to eat.
Or do we go around, I guess we could go around this pine, that pine, and these three trees here.
That would give them plenty of forage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think.
That works.
Give them all of this.
I think that sounds like a plan. Let's get busy. Getting ready to move. So this is where they will be for the storm. You can see they have plenty of cover.
Well, now that we have goats, we have to protect the tree bark from them. Sheep didn't mess with them, but the goats will. So what we did over on the other trees, chicken wire, and we're going to show you how we did it. Grandpa's old metal shears are far easier than using individual wire cutters to clip each wire when you're working with chicken wire. Thanks again, Grandpa. We'll test these out on the trees real quick just to make sure they're big enough. I know they are, but...
Hi, Fee.
Quick tip to protect your trees. We now have goats in with our sheep, and the goats like to eat bark. So we just simply cut some chicken wire bigger than the tree, because you want to leave plenty of room for that tree to grow, and just, you know, give it some space. Make sure it's tacked down close to the ground so that it can't push it right on up. And then I'm going to staple it to the tree itself. It won't harm the tree. It's only going to be a couple pokes. You can also use roofing nails, and I specify roofing nails because it's got a bigger head to it and will help hold that in. But quick tip to save your trees from your goats. All right, we've got the trees wrapped up and protected from the goats. We've got the new fence up. I've got to run the electric line over here to charge it up. But before we do that, the last windstorm that came through snapped the zip ties on the tarp. And with all the rain coming, we're gonna put it back on here, give them a little extra protection for this storm. But good grief. It was really cold out this morning and no bugs, and now there's bugs, of course. So let's get this fixed and get out of here. That only took about 2 hours. But normally we don't have to do repairs on the sheep tractor, and normally we don't have to wrap trees, so it took extra time. Normally we can get this all done in about half hour, 40 minutes. Happy sheep, and we'll see if we have a baby real soon here. Baby sheep, baby lamb, baby goat, maybe soon, hopefully. I feel like I'm man on the street in the Alphabet News Network. Hurricane Ian has hit us. As you can see, it's raining. But as Paul Harvey would say, so God made a farmer. You know, all weather, you got to take care of the animals. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something, and you know, just another day on the homestead. Love every minute of it. I hope you're all doing well. Our prayers are out to those of you who are without power and still facing the brunt of the storm. We're just getting a light, you know, almost like a heavy mist, a light rain, a real light, or not even light rain, but like a light sprinkle. My daughter texted me and she's like, well, Dad, isn't that called rain? I'm like, yeah, but this isn't really, it's not rain. I mean, like, I'm not getting soaked, but it's raining. So anyway, give us a thumbs up and comment if you would. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Get the pets spayed and neutered. Bye, everybody.